There's a lot of designing, testing, and trial runs behind every new innovation or new performance record. How do I know? My name's Carroll Shelby, and performance is my business.
In 1962, Carroll Shelby, a former Le Mans and U.S. road racing champion race car driver, had an idea about making a race car that he could take to compete at the world level. His plan? Put a powerful American V8 engine into a more nimble European race car chassis. With a power plant from Ford Motor Company and a race car chassis from AC Sports Cars Company of the UK, Shelby's Cobra became one of the most successful and iconic race cars of the 60s racing era. It represents the ultimate example of American hot rod ingenuity. The Cobra's dominance as an open cockpit platform in the U.S. Racing Series was just his first step. Shelby wanted a world title, and to do that, the Cobra was going to need more brains than brawn. Enter Pete Brock's radical design to make the Shelby Cobra a more aerodynamically efficient and faster car, hence the Daytona Coupe. In 1965, this world-beating design dominated the racetracks of Europe and the better-known and better-funded manufacturers like Ferrari, Maserati, Aston Martin, and Jaguar to win the FIA World Sports Car Championship. It was the first and only time an American team won this title, and the 6 original Daytona Coupes have become some of the most valuable collector cars of their kind, each worth millions of dollars. Carroll Shelby and Ford Motor Company were just getting started. While Ford had their sights on winning the biggest, best-known racing event in the world, the 24-hour Le Mans, with the new Ford GT40, it wasn't until he brought Shelby in that he could fix a struggling team and platform that wasn't able to finish a race. With Carroll's help, the Ford GT40 went on to win and dominate 4 straight Le Mans races from 1966 through 69. It's another feat that has yet to be touched by any other American manufacturer. What really cemented Shelby's name in the American muscle car scene was his work with the Ford Mustang. Back in 1964, when Ford was getting ready to launch the now famous Mustang, they knew it was going to be a challenge to unseat the Chevrolet Corvette. So Ford came back to Shelby to help give the Mustang the street credibility of a race car. And the Shelby GT350 Mustang was born and kicked off a 50-year relationship amongst the Ford Mustang and Shelby brands. Today, the Shelby brand is synonymous with the state-of-the-art performance enhancements to the Ford Mustang. From high-performance output 1,000 horsepower Shelby 1000 and 800-plus horsepower Shelby Super Snake to the 627 horsepower Shelby GT and Shelby GT EcoBoost, there's now a Shelby Mustang for every kind of Shelby enthusiast around the world. Not satisfied with just building fast Ford cars, in recent years, Shelby has also become a leader in building high-performance Ford trucks. Shelby's pleased to introduce our latest truck, the Shelby F-150, a supercharged 650 horsepower, limited edition Ford F-150 with enhanced suspension, tuning, graphics, and badging. When it comes to Shelby, performance is our business. When it comes to adding performance to a Ford, nobody does Ford like Shelby.